child pornography cases are treated extremely serious under both federal and state law, oftentimes resulting in severe prison sentences even for first-time offenders. The theory behind this is that without the people viewing the child pornography on their computers, there would not be a market for the creation of the child pornography, and these children would not be sexually abused in the way that they are to create these images. Moreover, as you all know, once something hits the computer, it is there forever and it's spread internationally. And so anytime there is an image of a young child engaged in some type of pornography, that image will be on the internet forever and spread throughout the world. Now, the cases are investigated and made in a couple of different ways. First of all, many people don't realize this, but when they are in various chat rooms trading pornography, which is usually how they obtain the pornography, trading with others, there are FBI agents or state police agents that are also in these chat rooms posing as somebody interested in exchanging pornography. And when it is exchanged with them, they will then go to the internet providers and get the IP address unique to that computer and then get a search warrant for that home or office. And when they search, they'll of course take the computer hard drive. They'll take any other evidence they find that may be relevant, such as other types of pornography, such as different sexual aids, even things like toys that may be in the home under a theory that somebody is trying to lure children. They will then have the computer sent off for a complete forensic examination. Oftentimes that takes several months, and it will identify each file that every single image is contained in. It will show every time it was accessed. It will be a complete forensic examination of the computer. Also, at the time they do the search, they will try to obtain an admission from somebody that those images belong to them. That is, for example, in a household of several people, there are several different people that could be the ones that had downloaded those images into the computer. And so it's going to be an essential element of the state or federal government to prove who it was that was actually in possession of those images. They will also send the images off to a database in which they can find known images and the person that actually exists in that photograph. And there is an extensive international database maintained where they can actually identify the person that's in many of these images and how old they are. Now, sometimes age will be a defense. That is, if the pornography is an image of somebody close to the age of 18, obviously the defense is going to be it's not child pornography. However, many times we're dealing with prepubescent girls or boys, and I've had cases where we're dealing with children as young as 1 year old. Obviously, these cases are very difficult. In Texas, unlike all the other states, you get to go to the jury for punishment if you choose. And it's the juries, quite understandably, are very offended when they see explicit photographs of adult males engaged in sexual acts with females as young as 1 year old. Of course, it's the job of the defense in this case, and I really firmly believe this is true, to establish to the jury that what the person really needs is help, that they do not need long periods of incarceration. Moreover, to the extent that the jury believes the person may be a pedophile, they are going to impose a very severe sentence. So it's also incumbent upon defense counsel to obtain expert testimony, which is available from professors, etc., that there is not a linkage between viewing child pornography and engaging in sexual acts with a child any more than there is a linkage between an adult viewing adult pornography and then going out and raping a woman. If you are under investigation or have been indicted for possessing or distributing child pornography, it's extremely important that you obtain an attorney well versed in handling these types of cases. Oftentimes there's a defense that the images did not belong to you, that they belong to somebody else. Much like a drug dealer may stash his drugs somewhere else so that if somebody gets caught, it will not be him. Likewise, even if a case should result in a conviction, there are still serious issues regarding sentencing and what is the appropriate punishment. Oftentimes the punishment can be quite severe in these cases, even for first-time offenders. So it's extremely important to have somebody represent you that is well versed in minimizing the exposure to prison time.